You ever have that feeling, no matter what you accomplish, no matter what you buy, there's just this low-level hum of anxiety or dissatisfaction that just doesn't quit. It's like modern life promises us everything, but it can't seem to solve this one fundamental thing. Well, let's get into it, because today we're going to unpack an ancient framework that brings some incredible clarity to this exact struggle.
And look, this feeling, it's not just you. It's a universal human experience. It really does feel like we're all fighting this invisible battle, right? We're up against these forces we can't quite put our finger on. So we try to fix everything on the outside, hoping that'll bring some peace on the inside. But the battle just keeps going. And this fight, it shows up for every single generation. It just wears a different costume. For Gen Z, it might be that crushing overwhelm from social media comparison, that feeling of being trapped by your own emotions. For millennials, oh yeah, it's the classic burnout and imposter syndrome, that deep down feeling that you're just not enough. And for baby boomers, it can show up as this unfulfilled longing, maybe regret or a real fear about what's next. The details are different, but that core internal struggle, it's exactly the same.
All right, so here's the game plan for our journey today. We're going to start with that invisible battle. Then we'll actually map it out with something called the 3 types of suffering. From there, we'll get into this really powerful metaphor, the wave versus the ocean, which is going to totally reframe how you see reality. Then we'll uncover the single biggest mistake we all make, the great misidentification, find the ultimate solution, and wrap up with a clear path to finding your own peace.
Okay, first things first, we need to map the battlefield. And for that, we're going to use an amazing ancient diagnostic tool from Vedantic wisdom. It's called Triviatapa, and it's designed to give us a framework to categorize our pain and, most importantly, find out where it's really coming from.
So Triviatapa, it literally just means the threefold suffering. And this is in some dusty, abstract philosophy, okay? Think of it as a super practical psychological model. Its whole purpose is to help us clearly see the source of what's hurting us, so we can finally find a solution that sticks, instead of just, putting a band-aid on the symptoms over and over again. Okay, so this framework breaks all our suffering into 3 main buckets. First, you've got external pain, or adhibautika. This comes from the world around us. Think a micromanaging boss, a nasty comment on social media, your car breaking down. Second, there's cosmic suffering, adhidaivika. This is the stuff that's totally out of our hands, like a hurricane, a sudden illness, or a stock market crash. But then there's the third type, the big one, internal suffering, or adhyatmika. This is all the stuff we generate ourselves, the anxiety, the self-doubt, the regret, that imposter syndrome.
And here is the absolute key. We have to understand what we can and can't control. The external stuff, the cosmic stuff, we can try to manage it, sure, but we can't fully control it. It's just the nature of life. But that third category, the internal suffering, that's the one we create ourselves. It's all rooted in our perception. And what does that mean? It means that's the one place where we have real, genuine power to make a profound change. This is where the real work begins. So the big question is, why do we create so much of our own suffering? Well, to get to the bottom of that, we need to look at the nature of reality itself. And we're going to do it with this incredible metaphor, the wave versus the ocean. This is going to help us see the 2 completely different realities we're all living in at the same time. Eastern wisdom basically says there are 2 layers to reality. The first is what we'll call the worldly reality. This is our day-to-day life, our job, our relationships, our wins, our losses. It's all temporary. It's always changing. But then there's the transcendental reality. This is the ultimate, unchanging foundation of everything. It's stable, it's eternal, and it's the real source of peace.
So think of that worldly, or Laukic, reality, like the waves on the surface of the ocean. Our thoughts, our emotions, the events in our lives, they all rise up and they fall back down. Sometimes they're calm, sometimes they're a raging storm, but they are always temporary. They're always in motion. And right beneath all those temporary waves is the other reality, the transcendental, or alokik. This is the vast, timeless ocean itself. It's deep, it's whole, and it's always there. And no matter how crazy the storm gets on the surface, the depths of the ocean remain perfectly calm and still. This framework tells us is what we really are. Okay, so we've got 3 kinds of pain and 2 kinds of reality. Now we're going to connect those dots and find the single root cause of almost all of our persistent internal suffering. This part is all about what we can call the great misidentification. I want you to just pause and really think about this for a second. What if the very foundation of our deepest pain, our deepest anxiety, isn't actually based on something real? What if it's all built on a profound illusion, a simple but fundamental mistake in how we see things?
Well, this illusion has a name. It's called avidya. Now, this doesn't mean you're unintelligent or anything like that. It means a profound ignorance of your true self. Avidya is the single biggest mistake we make. It's believing that you are the temporary, crashing wave, your fleeting thoughts, your changing emotions, your body, while totally forgetting that your true identity is the vast, calm, eternal ocean.
The classic way to explain this is perfect. Imagine you walk into a dark room and see a snake coiled in the corner. Your heart starts pounding. You break out in a cold sweat. That fear is 100% real, right? But then you flip on the light and you see it was just a rope the whole time. The fear was real, but its cause was just a misperception. Our internal suffering works the exact same way. The anxiety feels completely real, but its cause is this fundamental misidentification.
So, if the problem is a case of mistaken identity, a problem of ignorance, then the solution has to be the exact opposite, right? It has to be clear seeing. It has to be true knowledge. So let's look at the ultimate solution here, the power of self-knowledge. The direct antidote to avidya is something called tattva jnana. This basically means knowledge of the truth, or self-knowledge. This is the moment you turn on the light. It's that profound, direct realization that who you really are is the unchanging awareness, the ocean, which is completely untouched by the stormy waves of thought and emotion happening on the surface.
This quote just nails it perfectly. You are not your suffering. You are not your anxiety. You are not your past mistakes. You are the silent, aware space in which all of those experiences happen. Think about it. You are the sky, not the clouds that pass through it.
And when this is truly realized, not just as an idea in your head, but as a deep, felt experience, the whole knot of suffering just unravels on its own. And why? Because the root cause, that fundamental mistake of thinking you're the wave, is gone. You might still feel pain, of course. That's part of life. But you no longer suffer from it because you're not tangled up and trapped by it anymore.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but how do we actually do this? How do we make it practical? This last section is all about that. It's your path to peace, an actionable toolkit you can literally start using today to build this inner calm and shift your whole perspective.
So, here it is, your 5-step journey from the wave to the ocean. Step 1, just recognize the two realities as you go about your day. Start noticing the temporary waves and remembering the deep ocean that's always there. Step 2, when you feel pain, just pause and identify where it's coming from. Ask, is this from the outside world or is this an internal reaction that I'm creating? 3, analyze your mind. Watch how clinging to certain thoughts and emotions, the waves, is what really adds fuel to the fire of suffering. 4, and this is the active part, shift your identification. Consciously, intentionally shift your focus from being the wave of anxiety or anger to being the vast, calm ocean that is simply witnessing it. And finally, step 5, embrace this. Keep cultivating this self-knowledge. Keep reminding yourself over and over, I am the unchanging observer, not the fleeting experience.
And that really brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. Just think about it. How would your life actually change? How would your stress levels, your reactions, your relationships, how would everything change if you could truly learn to see every single challenge, every difficult emotion, and every setback as nothing more than a temporary wave passing on the surface of the vast, peaceful ocean that you are?